Now I'm going to take a little pivot to what David would have done, and we'll see the difference between the two. So Samuel, because Saul lost the kingdom, Samuel had to go and look to appoint a new king. So Samuel was led by God to go to the house of Jesse, where it wasn't just David. David had 7 other brothers, and David was the youngest. So when Samuel got there, he looked to Eliab, and he looked at his stature, he looked at how he looked, and he was like, surely this is the one that the Lord wants me to appoint. But God tells Samuel, don't look at his appearance. I don't see as man sees, but the Lord looks at the heart. So Samuel went through seven sons of Jesse. You got to think Samuel's probably like, well, this is like 6 different people, God. I guess he's not here. But so he asked Jesse, is there any more left? Do you have any other sons? And he said the youngest is keeping the sheep. And when David came and they called for David. When David came to Samuel, God told him, this is the one, anoint him. Now again, David was anointed long before he took over the kingdom. But we'll see how David acted in the face of adversity towards how Saul did. So the Israelites were still at war with the Philistines. And this time they got in a war where they was on one side of the mountain and the Philistines was on another side of the mountain. And it was only a valley between them. And there was this Philistine who was their champion. He was a giant man in stature, and he always called out any man of Israel to come and fight him. Now he did this for 40 days, 40 mornings and 40 evenings. He came out and defiled the children of Israel. He just came out every day talking crazy to them. You got to think, how would you feel if every day you come out and there's this giant dude who's just talking crazy to you every single day for 40 days. And nobody can do nothing about it because everybody afraid. And you're supposed to be the king. You're supposed to be the one they're looking to, but you're afraid too. So nobody makes a move. So then David's father, Jesse, he sends David to bring his brothers and the children of Israel food, right? So as he's doing this, Goliath comes out again. So when Goliath comes out this time and David's there, he's like, who is this man talking to the children of Israel like this? Like, does he not know that we are God's chosen? And everyone was looking at Goliath and they was afraid. But David was just like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing about this? So he says, don't worry about it. Your servant will go and fight with this Philistine. David's brother is looking at him. He's like, are you crazy? You think you're going to go fight him? But David wouldn't back down, and David knew what God had already brought him through.